YouTube. This is 1.1 mega base max efficiency, and we did it in only the main base. I squeezed absolutely everything in to just this section. We are improving on our 1.0 base, and we're gonna get into some homework right away. Let me just show you first of all though. AIC report, okay? We are max on everything. 480 originium, 90 ferium, 120 copium, 120 Shironite, a lot of fucking water, 1.5 yield on the JINCAO drink, which is a little bit extra from the ferium. And the new things, Yagen syringe at 6 per minute, SC.WULING battery, the higher tier one, at 12 per minute. Now, before you do this build, do know that this build does not include copium components, because once you farm enough of these, you can essentially stop producing them. So I would recommend you guys first do my day one video where it's like, okay, hey, I just finished 1.1 story. I need some copium components to make the new gear for the new operators, right? Do this early setup, and then after just a couple days, when you have enough, you can delete it and then copy this base over. Sound good? So that's basically what we're looking at here, all right? We're gonna go over some homework stuff, all right? So this is what the base looks like. We're gonna need to max out the regional development level. You technically only need 8. Level 9 doesn't do anything, but one thing that you will need, outpost management to level 3. It's gonna take you about 2 to 4 days for this. You guys can see the goods here, by the way. These are the new goods that are available. Unfortunately, the recovery material that's able to be sold here is only Yagen. As you guys notice, there is a higher tier version of JINCAO drink, but it's not sellable here, at least in our current state. So that means we have to pivot. We can still make these a little bit, but for all of our copium, we're going to be using it for Yagen syringe. All of our Shironite is going to be used for SC.WULING battery. Okay, 100% of our Shironite is going to batteries. 100% of the new ore is going to go to the Yagen syringe after you have enough copium parts and you have enough copium components. So you do want to have copium parts, right? You want to have a good threshold of them because you need to be able to make the new facilities, right? The conduit inlets, right? You need to make these, you need to make the outlets, and then you also need to make water treatment units because you have to deal with sewage and like the dock shit. Anyways, so your homework is max out level 3 on the terminal here, max out level 3 on the depot node here. Make sure you connect all the mining spots, especially the new area. Jingyu Valley, make sure to level 3 on the stock redistribution terminal, and then make sure Qingbo Stockade, you max out the recycling station to 4 here. And then you're just gonna be able, you're just connecting to copium mineral beds. You guys can see how I did it. But yeah, you don't need anything else beyond this. Okay, so that's it. Second major thing, we need to set up a lot of water sources, all right? This is why I really want you guys to farm for copium parts first. Because as you guys can see, this is the new way to transfer water. What this does is it's basically a relay. So for example, if I place one more, I can start a conduit connection and you can relay it. This means that you can save that nasty, like the pipes. So I'll show you guys first, just to get you, help you guys get set up, and then I'll show you exactly what needs to happen. So we do need maxed out, okay? Maxed out this whole area. We are not using the Jingyu Valley one. This is completely empty. It's not upgraded. There is literally nothing. Completely empty. You don't need any of it. All right, first thing, what I would suggest, you got a couple things you need to do. Let's look at it from the water side, okay? Water side's gonna be down, right? You guys can see the waters all the way here. I'll show you exactly how to set this up. This, okay? I need you to set this up first. This little rod here, you're gonna need to place. The only thing that I can tell you is that place this one first, place it 2 tiles, okay? Place it 2 tiles because they'll still connect. And then here's the stairs, okay? From this little marker here, you guys can see that it starts at about 13 by 11. So draw a 13 by 11 square and then put your first depot in this area. That's gonna be your starting point. After that, what I wanna make sure you do is you're gonna shove your AIC to the top left, okay? The only purpose of the AIC is going to be power. We're gonna be using 2 of the big batteries now. Temporarily, you can make 3 thermal banks and you can use your old battery first, the LC one. You don't have to go to this one right away. You're gonna need 3 of them though, because you're gonna need a bit more than 3,600 power. So just to show you guys what's going on, your homework is to set up these thingies here, okay? These are our water outlets. You're gonna set up 4 fluid pumps on the right side. You can do it in the caps lock, by the way. So for example, I go to resourcing. all you gotta do is just place. They have to be 2 tiles away from each other. Just place 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Very simple. And then you're gonna do depot access. Gonna do conduit inlet, and you're gonna place it 1 tile back. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is so the pipe can connect. It can't be super close. It can't be like this close because it needs a pipe to connect. All right, and then just power with the shear knight. These 4 pumps are going to be used for 4 of your Sky of Forges. So you guys can notice here, I have a self-contained. It's been updated to use water here, so it's really, really efficient. You guys will have all the blueprints and stuff. But we have 4 Forge of the Skies. They're going to be smushed all the way left. Shove these all the way left, and you can stack them one on top of another. Only thing you need to input is obviously the sand leaf here and either flower. I use JINCAO. You can use Yajin. Doesn't really matter. But it's self-sustained. Once you do this and you put water, you guys notice the water outlet is here. This happened to be a perfect spot. You guys might remember the old blueprint. This is a perfect spot to put the water. We shove the water along the outer ring. The outer ring can go across your thing, so it is space efficient. And then we have a splitter here, so it splits the water. Goes into 1 planting unit and 1 Forge of the Sky. So one thing that chat taught me is each conduit inlet can actually support 2 fluid pumps. So this guy can actually flow at 2 units per second. So these guys are going to flow at 1 unit per second. You have to converge, okay? You're going to use a pipe converter. You're going to shove it here. You can put 2 fluid pumps into 1. Why is this useful? Because some of my blueprints, especially notable for, where is it? This one. For your Yajin syringe, you're going to use 1 conduit inlet. It's going to feed the planter. It's going to feed both of the refining units for the copium, and it's also going to feed the reactor crucible. So 1 conduit inlet for space efficiency can feed 4 inputs. Anyways, so that's important stuff. So make sure to set up your water first. 4 on this side. I'm gonna do 1, 2. You need 2. Okay, you're gonna need 2 sets. I just split this up this way for visual clarity for myself. You can do however you want. You just place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 total fluid pumps up here. And then you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Connect 2 of them to 1, and then the rest of them you'll link to other stuff. Okay, so now that that's homework done, let's show you the stuff. 4 shear knight producers here. They are full yield. Don't worry about it. It's perfect. We have... This is a half yield Yajin. Yajin is going to produce 2 sources of sewage. Sewage is important for your zircon. This material is crazy, okay? It takes shear knight, and then it uses the reactor crucible 3 times. 1 time for liquid. A 2nd time for zircon effluent, and a 3rd time for zircon. So how do you make zircon though? I believe this one takes 2 zircon effluent. So it needs 5 total reactor crucibles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is this massive, disgusting thing right here. And then this is making the zircon. Now here's the sewage. You're gonna use your Yajin. We have a conduit inlet right here. Remember what I said about conduit inlet able to take 2 inputs? Well, that's exactly what we're using here. We're taking 2 of our sewage, we're funneling into 1 inlet. This 1 inlet right here is supporting both this crucible and this crucible. The 2nd crucible needs sewage to produce the, what's it called? Zircon effluent. So yeah. And then we have 3 waste treatments. You need to treat your waste, by the way. You can't leave it hanging. Unfortunately, you cannot dump it into like rivers and shit. So 1, 2, 3 waste treatment for these 2 crucibles, and also the zircon itself produces another bit of sewage. Okay? So now that this is done, we also have a little baby thing here. So just to tell you guys that after making 2 full yield SC batteries, you're going to be left with 30 ferrium, because each zircon uses 1 ferrium, as you guys can see from here, right? That extra ferrium is going to be used for a mini 1.5 yield drink. You can choose whatever drink you want. I decided to shove it in this little corner here, right? It's just this. Okay? This little thing is producing 1.5. It's just the tail end here. Okay, so you guys can see the sand leaf production here. I'll just show you really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. But this sand leaf is doing it at 1/3 efficiency. This is going to clog. The reason why is because the SC battery is a 1:4 ratio instead of 1:3, which means that you need 1 extra of these grinders. You guys can notice that this blueprint is pretty similar to our HC. We just added a right side here, and then we fed the zircon from here. Pretty good. So this is going to need 1 extra. These 2 only need 1 extra sand leaf. So this is full sand leaf, 2 full sand leaf, 2 1/3, 2 2/3. So 2 2/3 sand leaf. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is technically overkill, but it just looks fine. You can actually delete one of these if you want to, but I'm just gonna keep it as is because it's space efficient anyway. It's not a big deal. And then finally, this thing right here. This small little Jincao planter is specifically just for this guy. Just for this guy, for your 1.5 yield Jincao drink. Okay? That's it. All right, you guys ready? Low-key kind of scary. Not gonna lie, guys. It's time to delete everything and connect it all. I'm just gonna tell you guys again. These 4 are connected to 1, 2, 3, 4 water sources. All right? For the bottom right, this double is connected to the Yajin number 1, which is here. This double is connected to the Yajin number 2, which is here. These 4 are connected to, there is 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. So 1 for the SC, another for the other SC, 1 for your mini drink production, and then 1 manually because we're making this manually. This could be more efficient, by the way, but like it's fine. I think it looks good, and it's really space efficient. All right, let's do it. Low-key, this is stressful. We cannot go back from this, guys, okay? We cannot go back from this. When we delete it, we got to set it up from scratch. Delete everything. This includes the depot buses too, okay? There it is. All we have is power. Nothing is connected. First things first, guys. We need to set up our depot axis. Okay, remember this. We need, from this square, we need 13. Okay, I have to put it here arbitrarily. It's gotta be 2,000. Remember, it's gotta be... I gotta check the VOD, guys! I need to help myself here. Okay, so we need a 5, 10 down, 9 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 down, 9 across. Absolute cinema. We did it, guys. We did it. We did it. First, we take 1.1 shear knight. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay. Once you have this shear knight production, remember, sand leaf here. Jincao here. Doesn't matter which one. Choose whatever you like. Sand leaf, Jincao. Sand leaf, Jincao. Sand leaf, Jincao. It's actually lagging. Sand leaf. Okay, beautiful. So these guys are running, right? We need water now. We need water now. So you got to do this manually, one at a time. Find, oh yeah, your water source is like somewhere in here. It's right here. You see it? Boom. So 1 water connected. Take your second. Go up to the next one. Okay. They can connect both ways, by the way. So now we're gonna go to the third one. Start the connection. Walk all the way back. Last one. Alrighty. Okay, so this should be finished. Should be ready to go. It'll be slowly producing, and you have your 4 shear knights ready. We got this set up. Let's go ahead and set up our small shit. Okay. Bottom right. Bottom right. Take Wuling extra and put it here. Okay. Take Wuling extra and put it here. We're gonna need to produce sand leaf here. 1 sand leaf. Another sand leaf. This is for, you can choose whatever you want. I chose to make Jincao here. So I'm going to go ahead and put Jincao here. You can do this early, by the way. We're going to go ahead and throw in another sand leaf. I'm going to use an old blueprint called Wuling Sand. It's very simple. You guys can make this yourself as well. Wuling Sand. Okay. Make this as well. How did I order it? Okay, we're going to flip this around just so it's pretty. Okay, there we go. This is just so we have our extra mats ready so that when we connect everything, it doesn't break. Okay, so this extra sand is good to go. We need to connect to this water guy. We're gonna use the bottom right one for this one, just so we don't get confused. Sorry, bottom left one. So these guys are all going. Got our shear knight on top. Holy frames. The frames are starting. And we made it. All right, beautiful. Now it's time to connect the rest of the stuff. All right, YouTube, I'm so sorry. We had a little bit of a hiccup on some stuff. I'm gonna do something different right now. We're gonna continue off setting up after the shear knight stuff, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and delete this, boom. And then I'm gonna delete the bottom side as well. I'm gonna set up from scratch again. Okay, so we're setting this up from scratch again using them updated blueprints. Okay, we got the 0.5 Yajin A. All right. Place 1. Place below. And then we have SC.WULING battery. Place 1. Place again. And you're done. Final part is min.JINCAO drink. Last bit goes here. All right. And that's it. So now what we need to do is we need to connect to water sources. So we're going to connect this interior water source to our doubles. Perfect. And then we're gonna connect this one, the other double that we have. Just so you guys remember, this is a double and this is a double. All right, we're gonna connect this one into this piece right here, right next to it. Beautiful. Okay. So with water running, we're gonna get some sewage production start to back up here, but this is not to connect anything, but this is good. We want this to happen first because it actually will help our production down the line, okay? So you guys can notice right now, all of these guys are going super ham and there's gonna start to front load everything. So we're just preparing for a bunch of zircon to start entering so we don't backload anything. So now that this water is in here, we need, let's get all the other waters too. There we go, connected. There should be another one close by. Okay, second water connected to this guy. All right, beautiful. This one down here is at the top right. We want this one to be for this. Okay, this is the final piece. Okay, final piece. Good. All right, so now if we're taking a look at some stuff, we do need our seed picking units, right? So this guy is gonna be Yagen. And then this seeder is gonna be also Yagen. All right, so perfect. Now we're gonna let it cook, okay? We're gonna let it cook a little bit. Give it about maybe 5 seconds or so. Or it's gonna pass by the time this happens. We're now gonna connect the sewage. So this sewage is going into this guy right here. So if you guys look at it from this angle, water here, sewage here, feeding into these two. These are sleeping right now. Okay. I am disoriented again. Holy shit. I think it's right here. It's right here. Okay, so sewage is in. There's another sewage back here, right here. Boom. To this sewage. Okay. And now, if we take a look at things, we should be starting to produce. Okay. So, Yajin syringe is looking good. The sewage here is backed up a little bit, which is perfect. The sewage over here is backed up, which is perfect. And then now, look at this. Beautiful. We're getting instant zircon production. All right, because we backed up the sewage, now it's able to mass produce this, which is exactly what we want. We just wait patiently. It's going to produce out of 1-to-1, and we should be good here. Nothing else is backed up, just making sure. These guys are backed up because we need the zircon to arrive, which is totally normal. All the connections here are set. Things that I'm concerned about are my Yajin syringe production. This guy should be producing on half yield. Perfect. So now we're waiting for 5 copium parts. This is exactly what we want. This side as well should be doing the same thing here. Beautiful. This guy should be a 1-to-1. Let's watch this. Perfect. Okay, so that one's working. This one's also working. Let's check the water pumps to these guys. This guy is perfect. This guy is perfect. And then checking the water flow. This guy is 1. This guy is good. This guy is 4. Splitting properly. These guys have no issue. Okay, good. All right, YouTube, we have just waited long enough and have fully stabilized the build. Just to show you guys, after deconstructing it and reconstructing it, this is what we're looking at. This will get up to 4080, 4080. This is perfect. This is perfect. 1.5 yield, a perfect 6 per minute here, a perfect straight line at 12 per minute, 0 copium components. Just to show you guys what's going on here, this is our fresh setup, okay? Couple tips if you guys are watching to the end for some cleanup, okay? Connect your water sources first. So connect the double pipe to this and to this, okay? Connect the single waters here to your zircon production here, okay? Here and here. These two waters are for the extra shit, not related, okay? But connect these water sources first. Do the sewage inlet to the sewage outlet last. I promise your build will feel so much better when you do it last. Do the sewage connection last. Once you do the sewage connection, you'll notice that there's a backup. This can hold a reserve of like 500 or something. So let it hold 500 and then it'll go here and it won't clog, which is what you want. When we did this earlier, we connected this early, and what it caused our zircon to actually go slower a little bit. I'm telling you guys right now, connect your water sources first and your sewage last, and you'll be good, okay? Then you will achieve perfection. All the things will be available in the video. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this max efficiency 1.1 Wuling build. All the blueprints will be there. There'll be 5 blueprints, okay? 1 blueprint for this, copy it 4 times. 1 blueprint for the Yagen. 1 blueprint for this massive structure for the battery, okay? So that's 3. We have 1 small blueprint for this, which is 4, and then the final small blueprint is this bottom right thing. That's it. Your homework, refer to the beginning of the video, set up your depot bus right here. This is a 1-base wonder. I'm very satisfied with this. Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you guys for the next update on this stuff. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.